Brandon, what have the Bucks shown you in these last 10 games?
I think with the schedule and everything that's coming up, I think it's a good time for us to really wrap up these games and actually, get together and get our chemistry and, be able to get the games that we need. Because then when the challenges do come, we'll be ready. So we should take care of business right now, with our schedule coming up and things like that. It's going to be a good test.
Yeah.
I think with Chris Middleton still down and what we have, we just got to use what we have.
And you have.
But I like where we're at right now. Like, I like the momentum. Regardless, whoever we play at the end of the day, it's an NBA team. So I don't care if you're 1-10, if you suck, you got to play.
Yeah.
So
as I mentioned, less than difficult schedule, but you have to win all those games. The only loss in that 10-game period coming to the Hornets by 1 point. But you play who's in front of you, but you have to win those games. Joe.
Sure do. Yep. And we're winning the cup this year.
You have Darvin Ham.
The cup is going back to Milwaukee.
Darvin Ham on the coaching staff. Obviously, Darvin Ham was the coach of the Lakers when they won the NBA Cup last year.
That's a fact.
Man, that's crazy to go 9-1. That's crazy to go 9-1, and you celebrating, and your ass is still 10-9.
11-9, Gil. 11-9.
That's fine.
Y'all out there going 9-1 and celebrating.
Who's celebrating? We ain't say we're playing well right now.
Are you?
Yeah, we're.
Are you?
Yeah, we lost what? We won last 9 out of 10. Yeah.
4-0 in the NBA Cup.
At the end of the day, we play against NBA teams. So the goal is to win the game. So we're winning games.
But what I'm saying is, forget the results, because we know who the results is against, right? Are you happy with how you're playing?
Gil, he's not happy. He's picking up the pieces. You know, when you drop shit out your pocket, you're like, who's
not happy? I mean, we started out 2-8.
I'll take that win.
And we're about to win the cup, and then we're about to win the next. Like, what'd you say? Our last.
We won the cup, and
our next 17. What? You said our next 17 out of.
You should win out of the next 20 games. You should go 17-3.
Okay, that's fine.
But what I'm saying, but if I'm looking at that and you should go that, if you don't go that, that's a problem. If you do go that, that's what we can see. What I'm saying is, do you see any difference in play?
The energy is different.
From now
yeah, the energy is different.
To then.
The energy is different.
What's different?
Mr. B came down there. The energy is different, bro. It's hostile now. We winning games. It's hostile. It's hostile. The basketball is hostile. The energy is different.
It was docile
AJ Green. The energy is different. Hitting threes. Come on, start playing.
Shout out Starberry. It was docile.
Come on, man.
Docile before Mr. B came. You had to make it hostile. You and Yiannis connected after a game, talking about the Nasses.
All this energy.
The Nasses started pulling up to more games.
It's all energy, bro. The energy is just different now. So
what's changed?
Yeah, because you was there before when
the energy is different.
You was there.
Right. When I was there. When they
was losing. Like you was you was the cause of it.
No, I was not. I wasn't there. When I went, they started winning. They were losing before I got there.
Got the Jack Daniels
you were there
plug.
earlier in the year, bro.
Yeah, I didn't go at all earlier in the year.
Last year.
Brandon, you came back with Jack Daniels for the whole couch.
I did.
Watching these Lakers games, I have drunk a sufficient amount of that Jack Daniels.
What I'm trying to say is, do you see them playing better? Like, have they changed anything in the game plan itself that makes you feel confident? Like, what are they personally doing different today than they did when they were 2-9, 2-8? Are they doing anything different?
The energy is different. The will. They didn't have no energy in the beginning. They were dead. They weren't even trying to. Now they have way more energy.
So you don't have energy when you fighting Mike Tyson, but you have energy when you're fighting this person? Are they going to have energy when they play Boston? Are they
asking you a basketball.
Are they going to have energy?
He's asking you a basketball, and you saying energy like holistic.
Energy is a big thing to basketball. If you don't have energy, you won't win.
But what I'm saying,
they wasn't approaching the game the way they are now.
You wasn't approaching the game at the beginning of the season?
Obviously, they wasn't. I mean, you heard the comments from Giannis. They wasn't. So obviously something changed. The energy, something changed. But it's definitely energy.
It had nothing to do with basketball.
So
that's energy. I mean, you have to have energy to play basketball. You just don't walk out there.
You walk out there at 100% energy.
Energy every time. So that means they're still running the same plays, right? I give it to you. You go one-on-one.
Yeah, that's what he's saying, Gil. He said everything is the same except for the energy.
Okay. Yeah, okay, yeah.
That's what he's saying.
So if they lose 10 games in a row, we're gonna blame the energy. We're not gonna blame. They still got the same plans.
Gotta be.
They haven't done.
Gotta be. No, because we won it last night. So it ain't that. It's your energy. So it ain't that because we've been winning. We won the last 9 out of 10. So it ain't what we've been doing. It's
so you didn't have energy when y'all was losing.
So
obviously we didn't. That's why we were losing.
No, because the teams you played were just better than you.
No, we started off the year we wasn't even in sync. Like Giannis said, his whole quote was, if you don't want to be here, then don't be here. He was calling out whoever he was. So whoever, it was obviously, it was something going on in Milwaukee or something going on with the group. Obviously, that has changed. That has to do with energy and your approach to the game. So that's all I can say.
So they didn't have energy when they played against Boston.
No,
I guess they didn't. I guess
first
not.
10 games were tough, though, Gil.
I guess they didn't.
Okay. Say that again. The first 10 games was what?
They were tough.
Now, what has the last 10 games been? Easy.
Not like us.
Was it tough? Was it tough, or they just didn't approach it with the right mindset?
With the right energy?
No.
You can't say mindset. You gotta say energy.
No, they didn't.
You can't say mindset.
Energy,
you gotta
same
say
thing. Mindset, energy is the same thing. Mindset and energy is the same thing.
Mindset is focus. Energy is energy.
Same thing. Focus, all the same thing. All in one.
Played the Celtics twice.
They played the Cavs twice. Played the Celtics twice. Right?
Played the Knicks.
Played the Knicks. You beat the Jazz. I will hope so.
And the Sixers start the season, but that's before we knew
you beat the Raptors.
Okay.
I would hope so.
Okay.
You beat Pistons.
NBA teams. NBA teams.
So what I'm saying
NBA teams. We're going to beat y'all in the cup. We're going to beat y'all in the cup.
You can't say you don't have energy when the opponent is better.
It had to be. I'm just going off what Giannis and them was saying. Something was going on in it. So that has to do with.
So when y'all win, y'all got energy. When you lose, you don't.
Obviously, something is going right now.
I'm asking you.
I mean, obviously, yes. In life, when something don't go right, something's fucking going wrong. When something's going right, that means you're changing the mindset and shit. Right from wrong, motherfucker. What the fuck? Like, what the fuck are we talking about? Y'all don't know when you do something wrong in school, you got to go to detention. When you do something, you got to change. Something
but
is fucking changing.
But the energy is the same, Brandon.
No, it's not.
You're putting the same energy in your losses.
No, it's not.
Yes, you are.
No, it's not.
You didn't lose because you woke up. You woke up and you didn't eat breakfast.
It's right from wrong.
I missed my breakfast this morning. I lost. You prepared the same way.
No, it's not.
I just didn't have my energy.
No, it's not. If I come in here every day, if I come here every day and I don't speak, that means my energy.
No, it don't. It means you don't want to speak. It means you don't want to speak.
You know what time it is. If I come here and don't speak, my energy's off.
But why are you not speaking?
No, that's not why. Because something is something
smacked around the
it's something internal.
Yeah, something at home.
It's something internal. It's something internal. Yes.
Oh, so I get all my energy, right?
It's something internal.
Me and you arguing, I don't have no energy for you because you gonna whoop my ass.
It's something internal.
Krista say something.
I got all the energy.
Oh, what you talking about?
That's exactly what he's saying. That's exactly what he's saying.
That's not what I'm saying.
That's exactly what
Run
he's
up on me,
saying.
That's not what I'm changing the narrative.
But what's up? You want something with me? You don't want nothing with me? Oh, you ain't got no energy with me, huh?
What I'm saying?
Krista, I think you're very good at arguing.
I mean, it's just
the mindset and energy
it's
wasn't right.
convenient. You didn't have energy when you was
over here.
Yeah. When you was playing Boston twice.
Losing.
You didn't have no energy then.
Losing, you ain't had energy.
Giannis said
the
it.
Wizards come, boom.
We got 100% energy.
Said it.
Where the Red Bulls?
Hey, it's the NBA team. It's the NBA team.
Cool. Hey, you know
the NBA team.
NBA team.
Y'all just loud talking. Y'all wrong. You're loud talking. You're wrong. You're wrong. You're fucking wrong. You're fucking wrong. You're fucking wrong. You're fucking wrong. No, I never. I didn't.
For the bad team.
Nigga, I got energy. I got energy for whoever. Nigga, whoever. That's me. I'm talking about me. I'm always on one.
Man.
Now I'm saying they didn't have it. Their team wasn't together. Their team wasn't together. That's all it was.
Still don't have Chris Middleton.
So you have energy against the Nets.
It's the NBA team. It's the NBA team. Hey, shit happens. Shit happens.
Top 32.
Shit.
Adam Silver.
Shit happens. Where's the Lakers energy?
Keep going.
Everybody's a.
Where's the Lakers energy?
In boxing, right?
Where's the Lakers energy
in
right
boxing,
now?
There's
hold on.
Where's
the Lakers
There's
energy?
a Mayweather, and then there's a dude at the bottom, right?
Where's the Lakers
dude
energy?
who don't got no wins, right?
Nobody want to fight.
Where's the Lakers energy?
Nobody.
No, what I'm saying is the guy at the bottom, they got no fights, right?
Where's the Lakers
energy? He hasn't won a fight. He's still a professional.
Yep.
He's still a professional
Where's
boxer.
the Lakers energy?
You can't brag that you beating dudes that got a record of 0-10, 0-9.
You guys are talking.
Why can't you
stop
beat
changing
these
the narrative?
guys?
Stop changing the narrative.
That is the narrative.
I'm cooking both of you niggas.
That is the narrative.
No, the narrative. No.
What are you cooking, Brandon?
The narrative.
You cooking oodles and noodles.
It's right or wrong. It's right or wrong.
What the fuck
It's
is
right
you
or wrong.
cooking?
I'm cooking you all day. I'm cooking you all day. Right or wrong.
You
Nigga,
can't cook
if I come
that
here
with
every
your
day, if I come here every fucking day and I say what's up and I don't, y'all gonna think something wrong, right?
No.
My energy's off.
No.
Right?
Brandon's being emotional.
If I come here,
This is Brandon
if I come here
being
I speak to
emotional.
everybody every day. If I come here and I don't speak, y'all gonna think, well, what the fuck wrong with BJ?
Nope.
My energy's off. Something's wrong.
Thankfully,
I'm
Brandon,
off.
when you
That's-
come here, your energy
the
is
fuck are y'all
always.
talking about?
So basically, when
what
they
you
play,
talking about?
Hey, are we
Nigga,
gonna
that's
say?
life. That's
Are we
life.
gonna say what's
That's
wrong
life.
with Brandon is his energy is what's wrong with him? Are we gonna say his energy is what's wrong with him?
No,
No.
something's wrong with him. That's
energy-
why
Fucking up his energy.
We're losing to all these
but you
teams.
know my-
That's fucking up my energy.
is
My
back.
energy is not why I'm in here fucked up. It's just something's fucking with my energy.
Grizzlies whoop my ass. My energy
That's
is
not.
back.
That's
not
it.
That's not it.
That's it.
My brother ain't here.
Huh?
My brother
He
ain't
still
here.
ain't here.
Yes, he is. He's
still
there.
ain't here on the
now.
team.
He ain't here right now.
In five,
It don't matter. Like I said, it's inner. It could be some inner.
When we play the 7-0 Cavs, my energy's off. When we play the Cavs again, my energy's off.
That's not.
When
You just going off what I.
when we play the 1-7
You
Jazz,
picking one thing.
I got energy.
You picking one thing. You picking one thing.
No, we can go through the lineup.
You just picking one thing off
That's the difference between winners and losers. Winners say, hey, I brought the energy tonight. That's
Energy,
why we won.
mindset, focus,
And when we
all
lose,
one- it's
hey,
all the
man, I ain't bringing the energy tonight. Why didn't you bring the energy tonight?
Giannis said out of his mouth,
We
if
should
you
bring
don't-
the fucking energy
Giannis said
every
out
night.
of his
then.
mouth.
No, if the energy fucking mattered, you would bring it every fucking night, and we would win every fucking night.
Okay.
What the fuck are we talking about?
That don't mean you winning. That don't mean you winning the conference.
If the energy meant something,
That don't mean you winning
if
the
it fucking
conference.
meant something,
That
you
don't mean-
bring it every fucking night. You don't say, oh, this night I'm not
That
gonna
don't-
bring it
that
because
don't
I ain't
mean-
got
that
it.
don't mean you
That don't
winning the
make no
conversation.
fucking sense.
Don't
Who's
mean-
getting cooked now?
It don't mean you winning the conversation.
Who's in the fucking pot now?
Nobody agrees with you.
So basically, when you played the Knicks, no energy, right? 4-14.
Nigga talking about
When you play,
mindset, everything.
When you play the Boston Celtics after that, you have no energy. That's why you lose.
Energy, focus,
When you
mindset,
play
it's
the
all
Raptors,
in one. It's
when
all
you
in
play
one.
the Raptors, that's 2-10.
Anyway, next.
You have
Next.
energy.
He
When you
decided.
play the Pistons,
Next.
5-8.
Next.
You have
You're
energy.
reaching.
When you play the
You're reaching. You're reaching.
That's not. This is facts.
It's facts. It's right
You reaching.
there.
Facts.
You reaching. That's
This
not
is
what
facts.
that's not what I'm talking about.
You're
Together as a collective unit, they were not together.
Says who? But they are now.
Giannis said it myself.
Well,
He said, if you don't
I
want
don't
to
care
fucking
what
beat,
he said.
well, that's
We're
what it
watching
is.
the game.
Well, that's what I'm
watching.
fucking going with.
We're
That's what the
watching
fuck I'm
the
going
game.
with. Well, that's what I'm
We're
going
watching the game.
That's what the fuck I'm going with. What you talking about?
When you
That's what
play the
fuck he
Bulls,
said.
y'all
That's
together.
what the fuck Giannis
When you
said.
play Pacers,
that's what
y'all
Giannis
together.
said.
together.
When you're
If
playing
you
the
don't wanna be here,
Hornets,
get the fuck
you're
out.
together.
Giannis
When you're
said,
playing
if you
the
don't wanna
Heat,
be here, get the
you're
fuck out.
together. When you're playing the
whatever.
Wizards, you're together. But you're not together
Whatever.
when you play
Whatever.
Cavs,
Okay.
Boston.
You're just choosing what you want to hear.
No, you're choosing.
No, I'm not.
Those are the
You were
games
choosing.
y'all
I
lost,
just said what the
Brandon.
fucking
You were
word.
choosing.
Those are the
unit
games
was
y'all
not-
lost.
You were choosing the
unit
games you won. You have energy. You're having energy.
Ever since Giannis called the motherfucker out, whoever it was, this shit changed.
I have
Thank you.
energy
Now
when
we
I
got
play
energy.
the
That's all
sorry
I'm saying.
team.
All right, next.
But I don't have energy when I play the bad teams, the good
The
teams.
Hornets by
Next,
one.
so y'all lost to the
All right,
Hornets.
next.
BJ, y'all lost to the
But
Hornets.
let me preface, you lost to the Hornets by one, but there was a janky call.
Okay, yeah, whatever.
They got them too
So
far.
how about this?
10 in a row. 10 in a row.
Friday on the 6th, you're playing Boston.
Okay.
What type of energy you about to have?
We have-
Are y'all together now?
Yes.
Because if you go out there and get your ass whooped, I don't want to hear
nothing.
We got our ass beat. Okay, that has nothing to do with our energy.
Yeah.
The shit has changed though. We're not 2-8. We went the last 9 out of 10. If we keep winning to December, I'm not tripping off a loss. We lost. Fuck it. Let's keep going though. You said we're gonna win the last 17 out of 30. That has nothing to do with energy. The shit is different now.
What's different?
We are collective. You have a team. Have you ever had a fucking team meeting with your team and y'all was fucking 2-8, 2-11 or something or whatever?
You had a team meeting when you was 1-3. 2 and 5,
No,
2 and
no,
7,
you don't.
2 and 8.
No,
Y'all haven't
we don't
You're
fucking
trying to
win.
figure it out the whole
You don't
time.
know when.
You're trying to
You don't
figure it
know
out
when.
the whole
You don't know
time.
when. No.
So,
All right,
so
next.
let me
Next,
step in.
next.
Listen.
Cook.
Hey, I'm
Cook.
gonna have.
Cook.
We gonna have a lot of
Cook.
energy. We playing the Magic
Cook.
without Paulo.
Cook.
Oh, I hope you do win that
I hope
game.
you do win
Oh
that
my
game.
God.
You got nobody to worry about. So you got nobody to worry about.
We want to see when you play Boston.
Cook.
We want to see what
Yeah.
you look like when you play the Cavs.
Cook.
We want to see what you look like when you shit. We gotta
Cook.
wait till January.
We gotta wait till January.
We gotta wait till January.
Well, wait. That's
when you
fine.
play the
Cook.
Blazers,
I don't care.
I
Hey,
hope y'all got
I don't
energy.
care. Cook.
They're not gonna have energy.
Hey, all I know is
it's a West Coast trip.
Hey,
you know they're
Cook.
not gonna have energy on the West Coast trip.
So we
Because
asked
it's
the
West
chat.
Coast.
What
Cook
I want to
needs-
see what you
Cook.
look like when
I
you
don't give
play
a-
the
Yep.
Kings,
Yep.
the Knicks.
Cook. Yep, let's
when
go.
you go play the 76ers
Yep,
again.
that's fine.
We want to see the clip. We want to see when you play real teams. We don't want you to say, "Oh, we not."
Hey, every NBA team in the NBA is a real team.
So we asked the chat, is Mr. B cooking Rashad and Gil? 51% said yes. 51%, bro. You took the majority. You took the majority.
I know
Take your
right from
victory
wrong.
lap.
I know right from wrong.
My energy.
I know right from wrong.
I ain't
nigga.
lying. I see.
Yo, look at it.
I know right.
Now it's 52%.
I know.
I am lying. It's
I know right from wrong.
Now I'm
Mindset,
about to
energy,
crash
focus.
out.
I know right from wrong.
Them motherfuckers happy they beat the Wizards.
Hey, hell yeah. Hell
Yeah,
yeah.
we
Yup.
got our stride.
Yup.
back.
We got our energy back. That means
Yup.
we shouldn't lose a
Yup.
game for the rest of the season now. We got all the energy in the world. We should go undefeated. Literally. That's the logic now.
Hey.
It was the energy's fault. Now it's going to
Yep,
be
energy,
the success
mindset.
of the
Yep,
energy.
energy,
Because
mindset.
now there's no reason for you not to come to the
Energy,
arena without
mindset.
energy.
Yep.
Because this is the reason we win.
Locked in.
So
Yep.
now we have to win every
Yep.
game.
All that. Oh well. I mean, that's fine.
My
All right,
thing is,
next.
When you start playing
next.
the good teams like you
Next.
were at the beginning,
Next.
and you start losing again,
I mean,
I don't want to hear we having mental problems.
I don't wanna
wanna
hear.
we
I
not
didn't say anything.
together.
I didn't say anything about mental. I just said they wasn't together. Focus.
Don't be the.
Let's talk about something that we can all agree on. Giannis is out here performing at a very, very, very high level, leading the league in scoring, averaging career high 33 points per game, 6th in rebound, 14th in assists, 6th in field goal percentage, shooting nearly 62% per game.
So, I don't mean to harp on the last one. So who's playing better?
In terms of what?
Their success.
What are you getting to, Gil?
Who's playing better? Like who's up their production?
Giannis has appeared to up his production a little bit.
Yes. So what was he averaging in the first 12 games? Was it 30s, 33 and?
Giannis first 10 during that 2 and 8 stretch.
Yeah.
Well, it wasn't him. So.
Oh, so it wasn't him. Okay.
Yeah.
I had nothing to do with his brother, like you said. So because he's still balling. Okay. Cool.
That's fine.
He was
okay.
averaging,
You can have that.
30,
You
12,
can have that.
and 5.4.
You can have that.
His
I
first
mean,
10
you
games.
lost the argument, nigga.
Okay. How about
Like you know, like you still own it. That's
Dame
how I know
first
you
10 games.
lost the
What was
argument.
Dame averaging?
You still own
I
it.
think Dame might have missed
You
a
still
game.
let it go. Let it go. It's all
Dame's
right.
first 10 games,
Let it go. It's all right.
26, 7, and 5
It's all
rebounds.
right. I was cooking you
26,
niggas.
7, and 5.
Sorry.
So those two dudes are still
That's
doing
all right.
what they do.
That's fine.
Okay.
Yep.
right.
Yep. And Giannis, whoever he was calling out, wasn't doing their damn job.
Who's that?
I'm sure they are
So
now.
who's playing better?
I don't know. I don't know.
Giannis playing very well.
No, I'm just saying who's playing better because he called somebody out. So
I mean, somebody-
So
I mean-
who he called out? Who's playing better?
Giannis playing very high level.
Whoever. He,
No. You remember, there's somebody that wasn't because Giannis.
He looked in.
What I'm saying is Giannis has been playing the same great. Dame has been playing the same great. So who did they call out that said, fuck it, let me turn on my production? Who is it?
You got Derrick Bird, Torian Prince,
Yep. No role players. Yeah.
role player.
Yep. All right, next. Let's go.
Pat Connaughton been getting DMPs.
They so mad.
Oh, he's still
They so
getting-
mad. They so mad.
6 and
They
0
so
with Pat
mad.
Connaughton gets
nobody-
DMPs.
They gonna be on here
Nobody-
quiet all year about they damn Lakers.
Nobody.
They so mad.
So nobody's playing better.
And this nigga over here too, about sorry ass Knicks.
I'm just saying, so no,
Yeah.
they can't pinpoint exactly who.
All right, let's take a moment.
Like, you know how, like, when we go into, like,
Jesus.
you know how, like, somebody's, like, averaging 22 this month and we playing bad and then 22 went to, like, 30 and then, like, whoa, shit. Success, they can't pinpoint it.
Okay. Well, let's go.
That's
9 out of 10.
crazy.
They just can't lose no more. That's all.
Man, we can lose.
That's
Man, we
all
can
I'm
lose whenever
saying.
we want.
The
we can lose
first
whenever we
loss.
We can, man,
Oh,
please.
I'm gonna have an energy meltdown.
Oh, please. I hope so.
I'm gonna have
But like
an
I
energy
mentioned,
meltdown.
I hope so.
I'm gonna have an energy.
Please bring back the old. Please bring back the old Rashad. Please bring back the old Rashad.
Giannis isn't playing like a super goddamn star,
But-
and Dame has been playing like a super goddamn star from the beginning to the
Let's
end.
keep it moving. NBA Cup quarterfinals are now set, so let's take a look at the Final Four from the East. So you got Bucks taking the top spot.
Oh, yeah,
They
we
will-
in there
They
at
will face
8:30.
the 4-seeded Magic on Tuesday, with the winner going to Las Vegas. Hopefully it's the Bucks, so we can get the ticket.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, no, we in there. We in
And
there.
then Wednesday,
8:30.
you got the second-seeded Knicks taking on
Trae Young might be in there.
Trae Young coming back to the guard. Nice Trae.
I want to see what type of
Body
energy
back.
they got December 14th.
Who?
When they got Big Pearl. When he ain't playing kitty basketball right now. He is straight king of the jungle. He Big Cat.
Meow Ming. as
Big
he's
Cat.
known.
Big Cat up in the Bronx. Huh? That's what they call him. They call him Big Cat. The Tiger King.
So,
Is that a cat or a rat? It's in New York.
so
You can never.
So our Milwaukee Bucks schedule, our first 10 games, was some hard games. And you know how you like to say, why do they always schedule the games in the beginning hard, and why don't they let teams play? Mm-hmm. So you don't think like a lot of that had to do with a lot of our struggles in the beginning? The fact that they scheduled so many tough games in the beginning?
But the problem is,
And-
those teams shouldn't have been tough for y'all.
But it's the beginning, and we don't have Chris Middleton. So it's like
But the problem is, when you're talking about being dominant, when you're talking about who you guys have and where y'all projected, that should have been a 12-0 start, 12-1 start, 12-2.
even with that schedule though.
Yeah, that schedule, those teams for y'all, like Philly, of course, we know who's not playing. Y'all supposed to walk through them. Your only hard team at that moment in time should have been Boston, right? You lose to Boston, cool. Then everybody else who y'all supposed to been should have been a walkthrough. The problem is, the real problem is, there hasn't been an offense made for your team.
I agree with that.
That's the problem.
But we also
And
haven't been healthy enough.
and there
to
hasn't
even
been
have
an
one.
adjustment
To
for
that.
your
Okay.
offense, for your players. That's why I asked you the question. I said, we know Giannis' style. We know Dame's style. What is Doc's game style? What is his signature? We know Phil has what?
The triangle.
We know. So when he comes in, we know what he implements. The triangle. Every team, we know what Pat Riley's style is. We know what Tim Thibodeau's style is. We know what Steve Kerr's style is.
What's Steve Kerr?
What is Doc's style?
Did he have a style in Boston?
No.
Did he have a style with the Clippers?
No.
Okay, so why we keep answering this question then?
Because that's y'all problem. You have a coach who don't have, what is he bringing to
He
your
doesn't
team?
have an identity.
He
and your
doesn't have
players
an
look like they don't have an identity. That's why I look like that. That's why this whole 9-1 shit look like trash to people who can see through it, because it's like y'all playing against trash teams.
Let me say
It's an
this.
NBA team.
But what I'm saying is,
It's an NBA team. You can lose any night.
When Doc was at Boston, and before KG and Ray Allen got there, they was the laughing stock of the league. What are they doing? There was
Okay,
no defensive juggernauts. When KG got there, KG brung whatever he brung from Minnesota. He brung the intensity on the defensive end. He did all of this, right? There was no pick and roll team. There was no pick and roll. That wasn't his offense. Whatever they were doing there, that wasn't the same thing he brung to the Clippers with Chris Paul. Chris Paul brung the offense he had from
New Orleans.
New Orleans. Pick and roll, we're gonna do. That was like, so we're
Tyson Chandler,
like,
and, yeah.
this is what, when he came to Philadelphia, give the ball to Embiid, the same offense Embiid always had. You just sat there and you didn't say, wait a minute, I got two fucking 7-footers. One's a point guard, one's a big. Hey, let's do some just pick and roll. What the fuck they gonna do? They gonna switch it? You gonna switch the point guard onto Embiid? How are you gonna play this? There was no implement of you two stars playing together, right? Like, you didn't think, okay, I had Chris Paul and Blake Griffin. That was a headache. I have Embiid Embiid and Simmons, and we're not going to play pick and roll at the elbow and see what the defense is going to do? Are you going to switch? Are you going to go under? What are you going to do here? Let's try to figure. No, you have Dame and Giannis, and you're saying this is not more powerful than Blake Griffin and Chris Paul, and you're not trying to run the league to death with just the 1-2 pick and roll? Like, you're just saying, all right, Giannis, when you get the ball, you do what you've been doing. Dame, when you get the ball, you do what you've been doing in Blazers.
Like.
That's what they've been doing from the beginning to now. Dame, when you have the ball, you do the pick and roll, shoot the three. Giannis, you sit over there. When you get the ball, you do the ISO. It's the same.
So what's the scouting report? So what was the scouting report when you guys played Doc?
When we played Doc?
Yeah, like what was the offense like? Like what was y'all scouting report thing? When they was like, all right, we playing Boston or whatever.
They were trash. Paul Pierce gonna do the Paul Pierce duck end from the weak side, like just Paul random do the.
Yep.
They didn't have no pick and roll scene. It was nothing.
They didn't add nothing when Doc got there. They didn't add nothing.
It was
the same plays, but it was just Ray Allen coming off the backside.
But that's what I said. Like, remember, their identity was defense when KG came. Mm-hmm. What was KG's identity? Mm-hmm. Right? Defense. So he brung the presence in. Like, remember, I always said that with Pat Riley.
I mean,
you didn't create Showtime. Showtime was created. You did Showtime, right? That's Magic and what's the name. When you left and went to the Knicks, that didn't look the same. Knicks was a grinded out team. You went there and they're grinded out. That's who they are. That team, right, doing the grinding didn't have nothing to do with the Showtime Lakers. So obviously Showtime wasn't a part of you.
It wasn't a system.
It wasn't your system.
Nope.
Right? So and that's all I'm saying is like some people don't have like we know what Thibodeau's gonna do, right? Defense. It's gay. So we know this offense he's running ain't him.
Okay.
He's saying, okay, man, like he's smart enough to realize, hey, you go out there, figure out what you're gonna do. I'm gonna try to make it work for y'all. Y'all tell me to do. Like Eddie Jordan, Princeton. He wasn't defense. He'd tell you, hey, listen, don't look over here for the defensive strategy. Right? You know what I mean? Like, we know Pop, Reg roll, right? Give it to Duncan. Defense, we're gonna lock everybody to the side. So you knew what he brung.
Hey.
That's all I'm saying. Like, Doc needs to have his identity into this team. And trust me, I will notice when I see it because it's going to be Dame and Giannis being dominant together.
So you're saying we can't just win off just like
you can't win it. You're not gonna. No, you're not gonna beat the teams. Giannis playing by himself, and when he don't have it.
So Gil, are you saying that the Bucks are going to win the NBA Cup then because they have been playing like that during this NBA Cup stretch 4-0?
Let me see the team.
Number one seed in the entire NBA Cup based on point differential and record.
Now, what's the other side?
We will talk about the West in a second.
Okay, so
we're merely talking about the East first.
They should be in the championship, right?
They should. And
right, but but obviously we know the Knicks. Right, so it's who plays smarter basketball, but
Cat is playing well.
But off the just the paper trail, Bucks should be in the championship easy.
Shad, who you think is coming out of the East?
Knicks.
But
Knicks for Clips.
But Knicks plays like a team. Bucks plays like just two stars playing basketball.
So let's shift over to the West now, Gil. We've talked extensively about Doc Rivers and his shortcomings.